Our cup of coffee today comes from our beloved Joe Schmo. And Joe writes, so 2 months ago I got into a bigger warehouse. I needed the space to be able to accommodate for growth in the business. I also needed much taller ceilings because of the type of equipment we need to put in there. On most days, there's not a lot of activity going on in the new building because the electricians and contractors are still doing whatever it is they need to do to get ready for me to do what I need to be able to do. One common theme I've noticed is that there is a door between the main office area that leads out into the warehouse space, which is where you will find my drums, and a whole bunch of really cool equipment and a whole lot of marijuana. Anyway, when I open up in the mornings, I see that door is always open. Well, we'll get back to that in a moment. A couple of weeks ago, there was a day my alarm company called me twice. They said they got a motion alarm in Warehouse 1. Warehouse 1 is where the CBD products are made. So I did what any business owner wanting to protect his livelihood would do. I grabbed my submachine gun and headed to the warehouse. However, on my way there, which only takes me 5 minutes to get from my house to that warehouse, I thought to myself, if there was not an intrusion alarm, why is there a motion alarm? So I thought maybe some type of animal got in, like a possum or rat or whatever, even though the warehouse is super sealed, which is required by me to make sure we are in compliance with the Department of Health. So I get there, and there's nothing. There is no animal. Fortunately for them, there was no human, and there was nothing I'd left. At 3:20 in the morning, it happened again. Now back to that door. Yesterday I went to work, and I walked, and I went to my office, put all my stuff down, went to go make coffee, which is by that door, and it was open. Most mornings the door's open, and it has been on my mind to watch the security cameras. I discovered that is the one section of the entire facility that is not covered by a camera either from the warehouse side or the office side. So I never did anything about it. Well, the property owner was up there yesterday, and we were just talking and hanging out, and he was telling me about his past, and it was all good. I had mentioned to him that I was up there because the alarm company called a couple of times, but when I got there, there was nothing. He laughed and said, "Watch out for the ghosts in the warehouse." The property owner is an 85-year-old man. So I said, "Do you think there's a ghost in the warehouse?" And he looked at me and he started laughing. And as he turned to walk away, he said the words, "You will see." That damn door, I knew it. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you so much. That's an amazing story. Look forward to having lots of other stories about the Warehouse 1 from you. And that one sentence about the contractors and the electricians took me about 4 takes. So, yeah, and it's like, I think that it's only certain people that can have the specific license for those submachine guns, although it shall not be infringed, so everybody should be able to own one. I'd like to have a flamethrower. You know, that should be a necessary thing for any of us that need to burn brush and such. But Joe, thank you. I look forward to it. I think that you need to get you security camera to have outside of that door, and something else to sprinkle some flour outside of that door just to see if you get any footprints. And maybe you don't really want to know. Some things are best left a mystery. If you've got strange, no, I'm not going to steal Mr. Ballin's. I am not going to say strange, unusual, and all those things. No, this is my channel, my stuff. We do paranormal, supernatural, UFO, skinwalkers, big feats, any of that stuff. Whatever you want to, and if you just want someone to listen to you, send those things to me at cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. And speaking of Mr. Ballin, next couple of days, there was a story that he had covered that messed me up. So, and I will, when I talk about somebody else's channel or their videos or whatever, I'm always respectful. I give the link plus then my commentary. Because it's not about, it's what I say about their video, because that's their video, not my video. I don't know if I'm funny about that. Just, send me a link on that too, or send me an email on that. You all have a beautiful, blessed day. The electricians and contractors sentence that had, Joe, you have messed me up for possibly days to come. Bye.